Hey, welcome. Buenos dias. My name is Yubi. I'm your astro-friendly Latina therapist, and this is Tarot My Becoming Café con Tarot on Sundays. Because I didn't do a video for Saturday, I've been on the habit of doing like an all signs message, where I do the general reading and then I break it up for each zodiac sign in terms of if this is your story, what do you do, words of advice and or more clarification. So I didn't do that this week because I was finishing finals and I ended up falling asleep. So I'm gonna do it today for Café con Tarot. So I hope you have your coffee. I've decided to go with hot chocolate again just because it's the season and my favorite cup of all times. Edna, right? I never look back, darling. Distracts me from the now. It's hot chocolate. So yeah, get your coffee, get your tea, and let's get started. If you haven't been joining me for the weekly readings, I meditate in between each zodiac sign, each reading, as a way to just ground myself, and I'll get images. I forgot that I could do that. Right? It's been a while. I think with the exception of the fire signs, this past week, everybody else got a meditation message. So my intention this week is that everyone gets some type of meditation image. I don't know. And funny enough, they all matched the story. So I decided to do it for this reading. And the ones that stood out were, I was in the fire. I had my eyes closed and I felt warmth and just the color, it felt like I was in the fire, in the middle of fire. And then the next image was, I don't know if you all watch Game of Thrones. Not Game of Thrones, but Khaleesi, whatever her name is. Khaleesi, is it Khaleesi? Khaleesi. The second, I don't remember what the name of that, the spin-off show where it talks about her bloodline, like in the past. So I'm seeing the main character, and I'm just seeing a scene. So I know the fire is related to her, and the only thing I can think of is like in that storyline, there's something about truth. There's something about because the bloodline and like the children and at least the first group, that's what came to mind, was just the first group of children. It just hiding information was what stood out for me when I saw that second image. And then the third image was it was people communicating, people trying to communicate. Someone was trying to translate. I don't remember if they were using sign language. I think it was a combination of sign language, but something else. Like they were just, the message was translation, and this feeling of like someone either was hiding information or someone knew about the information that was being hidden, something like that. So being in the fire, something about not being honest, right? To see, I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay. Just kidding. So being in the fire, deceit and or like hiding information. And then the last one was translating, communication, but also, ¿cómo se llama? Like knowing, like someone knowing what was being hidden or someone knowing what was being communicated. So for whatever that's worth, we'll find out right now in a moment. For those of you that aren't familiar with Café con Tarot, I usually do past, present, future, beginning, middle, end. And then I usually end it with 3 cards of advice or clarification and then an oracle card to end the reading. But today I will do 3 cards of advice and or clarification for each of the zodiac signs. They will each get an oracle card, a different oracle card, because I won't put that back in the deck. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different decks, so they'll only be used twice for the clarification piece of it before I switch it out. Let's begin. I hope everyone is enjoying their holiday break. I know I am. I mean, I worked 2 days this week, but I'm just so pumped. I signed up for the marathon, the 10K, and then the goal is to get to the marathon this next year. So I'm happy. This is the year that systems get built and goals get achieved. All right, 3 cards, please. Beginning, middle, and end. I'm using the Beyond the Moria. This is the purple, all the purple blues, like that cute, that hue color. Wow. I am happy to say that I'm done with my Italian class. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. First one, Earth Star Chakra, Initiation. Ooh, look at this one. Earth Star Chakra. Wow. It almost looks like there's a hand at the top, but it's not a hand. Oh, maybe some type of like spiritual awakening. Oh, furred and feathered friends. I've never seen this one. Oh, look how pretty. This reminds me of the Empress. Empress and Leo energy combined. Look at this, gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Empress energy with all the animals around, but there's Leo and the sun, and yeah. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, there's a sloth. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. All right, so Earth Star. Look, Earth Star, and then it's so something about Earth. Something about animals, connection. There's like connection. Look, it's like the fire in the middle. It's funny. It's like, because I have my eyes closed when I meditate. So, when it gets super bright, it's so fascinating because your eyes are closed, right? It's supposed to be dark. If you've ever meditated, you know what I'm talking about. Heart chakra, unfurling back to love. Aww, look at that. Look at that. It's almost like a clearing. Look. It's almost like the Mother Earth, or like the Empress energy, creation energy, is clearing up the darkness, like the enlightenment, going from the dark and the light, like third eye awakening. And then it's like, look, everything is so great, everything is so wonderful. And then it's tied back to the heart. So maybe some type of spiritual awakening where you're like, you know, that beginning phase where it's like the tower moment, right? It's like you're in, you know, I mean, it looks like fire, but it's like there's an awareness, an awakening, and then it's like bliss and connection to the universe, right? And then it's all about healing your heart. It's all about healing your connection with other people. All right, let's do the reading. Beginning, middle, end, past, present, future. I mean, even the Earth Star Chakra, it's a 1 card. It's a 1 card. Initiation, it's a start. I didn't even read the bottom. That's funny. That makes sense. All right, 3 cards for Earth Star Chakra. Let's see what comes out. The moon, darkness, the moon, Cancer energy. Oh, Justice and 10 of Pentacles. Judgment, not Justice. Ooh, you have Judgment. This one's pretty. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. I mean, Judgment is death and rebirth. But it's like, look how funny. This one is referring to nature. Judgment card is usually people that are being brought back to life. But this feels very like nature-y, right? Because it's the seeds. It's the seeds that are planted that are coming alive, right? Like so it's like almost like it's almost whatever you've been doing in the dark, connected to your intuition, is coming out. Look at that. Look how gorgeous. Whatever you were working in the dark, whether it was healing, whether it's alignment of the self, like this is the moon with the two wolves. It's like your light and your dark, right? It's often shadow work, the stuff that's been hidden. So whatever you've been doing, whether it's your own healing, whether it's a project that you've been doing, it's coming out. Like the seeds that you have sown are coming out. Hence the 10 of Pentacles. Sorry, I just think it's so beautiful. It's an initiation. So this is the start of a new cycle. This is the start of like all this intense work that you've been doing behind the scenes, right? You've been in the fire. You've been cultivating. You've been like, if you think about the fire and on earth, if you think about fire and or those natural, what are they called? Gosh, I learned it in science. There are some plants that will light up, or seeds, I think, that just kind of light up on their own. And it's like a natural way that the forest clears itself off so that whatever new is going to get planted, or, you know, to make space for whatever needs to come out. So it kind of clears off stuff. So a lot of people may or may not know that forests, certain parts, certain areas and regions have the ability, like they clear themselves out, and it's a forest, and so after the forest, it's a fire. And it's like the fire, when you think about it, after a fire, that clearing of it, there's so many minerals that go back into the earth to kind of like allow something new to be born, right? And so that's what this feels like. It's like, I mean, if you think about Earth too, right? How it was created, it was just like this buildup of energy, right? However you choose to believe it, if it's like science or whatnot, right? But then it's like that, like, so it's like an explosion. So whatever you've been cultivating is going to just kind of take you away. That's so wonderful. Let's see, furred and feathered friends, 3 for there. You have the devil. Temptation. This is, I can't show you all that. Devil, temptation, or Capricorn energy. It could also be Capricorn energy. It's 4 of Swords. Healing. Let's see. Furred and feathered friends. Queen of Swords. Okay. There is something about truth. There is something that is needing, I don't want to say clearing. I feel like this experience so far, whatever it is. Oh my God, no, wait. Okay, no, I'm getting another message. That's 2 people. It's 2 people. There's 2 people. Okay. There's someone who has been successful. Someone who has been doing the healing work. Someone who has been planting the seeds, and their seeds are going to be planted. And then there's somebody else. There's somebody else. I don't know if it's happening at the same time. It could be earth energy, or someone that's needing to clear out. I mean, the devil is oftentimes also like self-imposed restrictions, temptations, habits, unhealthy habits, right? Going from one extreme to the other. It's almost like they're being exposed. The way this picture is, they're being exposed. They're doing healing work. They're learning how to transform their truth. This one has a lot of butterflies on it. They're learning how to transform their truth. And I feel like it's an earth sign because it's right under the furred and feathered friends, Empress energy. So just some type of strong earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This other person, there's Pentacles and there's Moon. So water sign, also earth star. But this also gives me air feeling. Air and fire. So, I mean, a lot of the planets are moving into air and fire signs. Like just the shift is moving towards. So it's like anybody who has been in alignment. Oh my God, I can't believe this is alignment. I think I'm gonna, because it feels something bigger. Air and fire. So anybody who has been embracing their passions, their ideas, right? They're grounding that. Whatever they've been cultivating over the past few years, it is now the time for it to kind of like expand. Earth friends, sometimes a little harder to nudge. They like their comfort. Look at how comfortable. I mean, their sloth is, look at how comfortable these are. It's like, I kind of don't want to move. I'm already good where I'm at. But I feel like they're the ones, whoever has been challenged to like nudge, right? Who's either too comfortable where they are, is now being challenged to look at their shit, to look at the because it feels almost backwards. It feels like, yeah, it just feels like they're needing to learn how to get comfortable with their truth, exposing their truth, right? The moon is hidden, but the devil in this particular, like, she's exposed. They're healing, right? This element of judgment, right? Death and then rebirth, but there's a heal. So that's why it feels backwards. It's like this person is in healing mode. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles, but then you have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, it almost feels like if this is you, air, fire sign, and you've been working on your healing and you've been working on planting the seeds, sowing your seeds behind the scenes, no one really knows what you've been working on. Like, your time is here. Judgment, your time is here. So it feels more pentacly, like you've learned how to take the intangible, the moon, and make it tangible. This other person, because it's about exposure, and I can't really show you that. How do I show you this? She's exposed. She's exposed. And then this guy right here, whatever his name, Pan something. It's like this other person, I mean, it could be you, is learning how to expose yourself, is learning how to go underneath the moon. like go through this process to be comfortable in your own like, it's like you have to shed. You're shedding, right? You're healing, but it has to do with your truth. Like, there's sword energies here. So it's about your truth, being transformed by your truth. So now it's like the tangible, like look, her hands up. It's like she was grounded, and now it's like, okay, I'm releasing. I'm releasing, like, in her, it's connecting to the intangible. So fire, air, you're connected to the tangible. This other person or this other friend is connecting to the intangible. Okay, heart chakra. I don't know if this is gonna be the connection. I mean, that's what came out. Let's see. Empress energy. Remember I said that this one reminds me of Empress energy. Okay, 3, Empress energy. So you have Empress energy. I mean, Empress is connected to her heart. Like, she knows what to create. There's abundance around her. There's transformation. Like, she's the queen of transformation. She's the queen of abundance because she knows that it takes time. It takes time to transform. It takes time for things to grow. It takes time. for abundance to show up. And she, like, her and the High Priestess for me are like always opposite. Six of Pentacles. Okay, something more balanced. It feels like it's balance with whatever is being like created. There's balance with it. There's self-nurturance with it. There's knowing how much to give, how much to keep. Yes, the world. This is both. This is both the intangible with the tangible. The intangible with the tangible. Going through a portal. Oh my God, this is so gorgeous. Okay. Okay. So it could be two people. It could be two groups of people, right? Going through different parts of their transformation. And it's leading to the same place. It's leading to knowing how to manifest, now knowing how to create. Like I was saying, the Empress for me always feels more earth, and the High Priestess is more spiritual. Like whenever I see both of them, I always feel like there's this connection between, like they both know the same thing. Complementary. I just saw 303. If you don't know, that's my personalized angel number. So there's something about how this is being done still leading to the same result. It's just a different way. It's just a different way. So the Empress is like knowing how to manifest, knowing how to tap into the abundance, knowing how to understanding change in the tangible, because we know that things get cultivated behind the scenes. You don't see it, right? You don't see it. So it's almost like the truth, right? Someone can see the truth without it being there, right? Kind of like the whole, that's so funny. You know, when I think about the images, right? There's fire, right? So there's creation, there's something that's happening. And then that one scene, look, like she has silver hair. She has silver, the show, she has silver hair, right? And it was something about truth. And it was something about hiding, right? It was the deceit, the hidden stuff, right? That is needing to be exposed because she's exposed. And then what was the last one? The last, it was like knowing the truth, without communicating, right? It was about communication, translation, but it was also the knowing of the truth. The Empress knows the truth, right? Like if you see the seeds and nothing is growing, the Empress knows there's something happening underneath the surface. Like she knows that it's already there. So if we were to go this way, there's the Moon, the Devil, Capricorn energy, Cancer energy. That's so funny because they're opposites. Cancer is very much nurturance. It's home energy, right? It's home. It's the connection to the intangible. The Devil oftentimes is seen as Capricorn energy, which is the opposite, father energy. It's protector energy, stereotypically, right? But it's provider energy. And when they work together, they have a baby. Stereotypically speaking, right? But in essence, if you think about it, right, the intangible, bring it to the tangible, Capricorn energy, right? Then you're able to create. You're able to enjoy the fruit of your labor. So that's right, going that way. Then you have the Judgment. It's calling you to like die and come back to life. You got to go through the healing process in order to do that, right? So whatever was, if you were overburdened, if you were overworked, if you were overgiving, right? Whatever extreme that needed balancing out, right? Because if you think about it, death and rebirth is the balancing out of your soul. It's the balancing out. It's coming back into one. the duality, right? Coming back into one. And so like she's healing, right? She's hermiting, going into yours, and then she's coming out. Oh, wrong way. She's coming out into nature and kind of seeing like what's around her. More peaceful, more balanced. Six of Pentacles, balanced. Then you have 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the World. So it's, again, the tangible with the intangible truth. Balance. Again, it's it's so fascinating how this is coming out. It's so fascinating. Like the world, the end of a cycle, going into a new portal, like, but it's something more balanced. It's something more balanced. I mean, you can look at this as feminine and masculine energy. And I mean, it could be a bigger message. It could be within you, right? If you're not in a partnership or dealing with anybody, it could be the nurturing side of you, the awakened side of you, and the tangible side of you, right? Having to learn how to, you know, the two sides of you, and what happens when those two sides of you, what happens when those two sides of you, like, look how beautiful this is. When those two sides of you come together. Shit. Talk about magic. All right, let's start off with Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we'll use this one. I mean, I don't know if doesn't feel like it's a problem. Well, I mean, it just depends, right? If you're the under the furried and feathered friends, if you're under the furried and feathered friends and you're the one that's doing the healing work, or there's an aspect of you that is still needing to get comfortable with your truth, still needing to get comfortable with the healing process, still needing to get comfortable with just transformation in general, then that's what we're going to focus on for each sign. Saggies, 3 cards of clarification, or 3 cards of advice. Knight of Pentacles. Take your time. Take your time. I mean, maybe you're dealing with a Virgo or an earth sign, 2 more. Take your time with this process. Even, yeah, you're ending a cycle, or this person is ending the cycle. The Wheel of Fortune, they're leveling up. This is either leveling up or cycling out of something. Sag, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. You're gonna be victorious. Don't worry. You're gonna be victorious. You're gonna be victorious. Knight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Just take your time with it. You're gonna level up and level out. You're gonna be victorious. You could be dealing with a Virgo who is going through this process, right? They're going through, it's almost like, if it is a Virgo that you're dealing with, it's almost like the universe is interfering and taking someone out. Maybe there was a third-party situation going on. But look, the hand from the universe is forcing this third person off the wheel. So there could have been some third-party energy in order for success. And that could be the success of the connection. It could be the success with you. Maybe you were involved in a third-party situation and the universe is coming in and just, you know, clearing that out so that you can level out of that experience. Regardless, take your time. Take your time with this process, because if you are in the middle of healing, it's not an overnight thing. It really isn't. It really isn't. Yeah, look, first chakra, you got 2 cards. First chakra and community. Okay. Oh, I haven't seen these before. I mean, the first chakra I have, it's definitely about healing. I mean, when you're going through a spiritual awakening and a healing process, your root chakra is always the kind of the first to become more noticeable, because it's connected to your sense of safety, security, home. So that'll get activated. And then community, right? So this reminds me of the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Three of Cups. So let's see. Let's read what those are for you, Sagittarius. 35 says, stability and security. Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at the first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. This is the place where your sense of stability and security is stored. When this card is upright, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues. Even if you've had problems with feeling secure in the past, these challenges are beginning to be resolved at this time. Archangel Michael is with you, bringing you strength and personal stability. You are capable of taking action and moving forward on your path. So allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power and security now and always. So that's 1. Then we have community, which is 7. Connection with kindred spirits. This card shows 3 women celebrating, sharing ideas, and supportive energy. The lights in the picture represent your ever-present spirit community as well. When this card appears, it indicates an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people, joining a club or community of some sort, or even a business partnership consisting of 3 or more entities. The time is right to make such new connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. Networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. It's true that when several people join their intentions, it accelerates their power in the energetic realm. Receiving this card puts you on notice that the universe is sending some beneficial alliances your way. Like the Happy Family card, this could also indicate a party or celebration of some kind. Look at that. All right, Saggies, that was for you. Let's move on to Aries. 1, 2, 3. Aries. What are... Oh no, let me put these back in. What are 3 cards of advice for you, Aries, or 3 cards of clarification if this is your story? Let me take another sip of my hot cocoa. Like it's probably cold cocoa now. No, it's warm. My name is Yubi, by the way. Did I introduce myself? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. All right, Aries. Yeah. Well, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Ace of Cups. An opportunity in love. An opportunity in love. Let's get 2 more, please. Ace of Cups. Opening your heart. The Sun. A thing for you. Oh, let's see. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Ace of Cups, the Sun, and the Wheel of Fortune. I think for you, I don't know if you're the one. I don't think you're the one that's healing. I think for you, you're going to get an opportunity. Something about a connection, something light, something joyful, something fun. And it's going to be a leveled up experience. It's going to be something that you've been preparing for. I think this is something like, it's so funny. The Sun card here, usually the Sun is like childlike energy, but it's connection. It's a connection with somebody. And it's again, I don't know if this is someone from your past, if this is the person that's getting healed that's going to come towards you to offer you a new cup. Maybe someone with Leo energy, something a little more passionate. And it's possible that it's a new cycle with this person. It could be a person from your past. It's a new cycle with them. They had to clear out some third-party energy. It's a new chapter for both of you. I think it'll be a new chapter for both of you. Let's get an oracle card for you, Aries. If this is your story. Okay, oracle card for advice. Ugh. The sun. Did we not just look at the sun? Look at that. Leo energy twice. Love it. Number 1. New beginnings and great creativity. The sun brings blessings to the earth, and this card portends blessings in your own life as well. Just as the sun nurtures the earth, bringing new life in the spring and summer, this is your time for a new beginning, the onset of a nurturing new light in your life, the light of divine inspiration and personal growth. This card often marks a time of great creativity, bringing the culmination of an important new project, such as the birth of a baby, or the writing or publication of a book, or even the birth of a new you. Now is the time to put your energy into expressing your truth and vision. Visualize the light of divine love pouring into your heart and mind like the rays of the sun, bringing inspiration, growth, and abundant blessings. See the future you want to create and know the sun is shining on your intentions now. Isn't that so pretty? Aries. That's lovely. Lovely energy. All right, Leo, 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 Leo. We're going to change the cards. Yes, we are. We're going to use, I'm being called to do this one. I haven't used this one before. Disclaimer. I'm using the Klimt Tarot, which is the, this one right here. I haven't used it. I haven't used it because it's a little abstract and a little exposy. In the sense of like it's in the sense of like exposure. like 99.9% of these cards, they're naked. So I'm not clearly going to show you the cards unless I'm able to cover it. But I haven't used it. I haven't used this. So you'll be the first person, Leo, for me to use this. It's just the color, the back of it looks so pretty when I saw it, and I was like, oh, it's calling to me. All right, 3 cards of advice or clarification for Leos. If this is your story, that's so funny how it all came out to be. 3 cards, please, for Leos. 3 cards of advice or clarification. Three cards. Oh, there it is. Oof, 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 oof. 9. Nueve de espadas. I'm gonna show this one because up to here. Nueve de espadas. 9 of swords. So a lot of worries for you, Leo. Why? Why worries? King of Pentacles having to do with your stability. There's worries around your stability. There's worries around the Hermit. Okay. Yeah, Leo, there's worries around your stability. Here's the King of Pentacles. Look at how gorgeous this card is. And it like sparkles. I cannot, well, I could. Look at how intense this card is. The Hermit. Very contemplative. Oh my gosh. Like, oh yeah, I can't show these cards. Okay. Leo. There's a lot of worries around your stability. There's a lot of worries around what you've created. And there's almost this feeling like, this gives me 4 of swords, 4 of pentacle vibes. Look at how he's holding this pentacle. It's like, do I let this go? Do I let what I've created go? I feel like you're the one that is having to go through this healing transformation. And there's almost like, I don't want to do it. Like this Hermit, oh, it's so fat. I wish I could show it to you. It's almost like, oh my gosh, I'm getting a statement in my head. Bones, dried up bones. What is it? What was it? I mean, you may be dealing with a Virgo. You might have Virgo in your chart because that's Hermit energy. King of Pentacles is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. There's something about not contemplating. There's something about contemplating whether or not to go on this journey, and it almost feels like there's a weight. Like, I wish I could show you this, but I can't really show this to you. I could show you this much. Like, he has his robe on. There's a robe, like he has his pentacles, he has his kingdom, but then the Hermit is completely, you know, without, which I'm covering. But it's almost like there's a sadness to it. Like, it's almost like he waited until the last minute. He waited. His head is down, his hat, like he's like okay, like that. Like, I don't want to go. Pero es como que, and porque no tiene ropa, he doesn't have clothes on. So it's almost like, in order for him to go through, like, he had to be stripped of everything. That's what it feels like. Like, he had to be stripped of everything, and he was reluctant about this process, but then it's like the information is coming in. Like, that was, for whatever reason, for you, Leo, or Virgo, or another earth sign, like, if you have earth in your chart, there's almost this feeling like, no quieres ir. You don't want to do this healing work. And it's like the universe, like, if you don't give it up, it will be taken from you. That's harsh. No, let me reword that. There's power. 323. Yes, let me reword that. When you are manifesting, and you want something and you put it out in the universe, right? The how you get from point A to that end point, it's not going to be like you expect it to be. If you're allowing the universe to, like, you'll be surprised, right? Sometimes we desire something, but to get there, I have to move stuff out. Like, there's stuff that's maybe taking up my time, taking up my energy, right? And it's almost like it's like that fire, right? That fire that has to move out and clear out the forest in order for that new stuff to come in. It's like that. So it's like, if you're wanting something over here, but it requires you to let go of something, and you're contemplating it, but your desire is right here. The universe is going to meet your desires. Like, okay, right, path of least resistance. Let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. Something better. You wanted something better. It's over here. But you got to let what you've created go. How much? To each their own. But there's this feeling of, if that doesn't happen, then you know, tower moments happen, and it's, again, for your highest good. Like, hey, we needed to clear this off. We needed to take away almost everything that you had, even the clothes on your back. And you're sad for the moment. And look, even there's the symbol of growth is right here at the bottom corner. The symbol of growth on the Hermit card. So it's like, this is going to help you grow. Like, don't worry. The flood of communication from the universe is coming in. Like, you're not alone. But there's something about having to choose how. Having to choose the how you do this healing process. That's just an oracle card for you, Leo. Let's get you some help. It's ultimately your choice. That's the thing, though. It's ultimately your choice. The how is free will. Free will, that's the wild card. That's the wild card. Always the wild card. It's always the wild card in life. Let's do oracle card for my Leos. My Leo friends. Oh. Caring connections. Qué bonito. But very, you know, it's very stereotypical. You know, I'm gonna have to find a gender neutral oracle deck, because this one feels very like friendship, partnership of two, possible love. This card shows a couple in a tender embrace, with the woman holding the blossoms of new love. Like the community card, this reveals a caring connection, but usually between two people only. This card upright signals the beginning or deepening of a kindred spirit friendship, or even the appearance of new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. Yeah, I mean, it could be that through this healing process, right? Or because of this healing process, new connections are going to be formed, right? The new you is going to come out. Like when you shed the old, even the people in your life at that time who have served their purpose in your life, meaning you've learned as much as you can, you've grown as much as you can with this person. It's time to like say goodbye and allow someone new to come in. So it's kind of like that, you know, and or maybe, you know, you're not the one that's healing. Maybe it's the person you're dealing with. Maybe you're the one, right, that is going to be that person's partner in the healing, intimate partner, right? Go either way. All right, Leo, that was for you. Cappies, you are up. Let's get 3 cards of clarification for you, Capricorn. And then we'll do an oracle card. Let's see. 3 cards. Capricorn. 3 cards, please. 3 cards, 3 cards, 3 cards. Clarification. Oh, there they are. All 3 cards. All right, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Look how pretty this one. Knight of Pentacles. You have the 10 of Cups. Ooh. Ooh, look at this one. 10 of Cups. Qué bonito. And then you have Justice. Okay, Capricorn. You may have Libra in your chart. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, Capricorn. If this is you, it's giving me the same vibes as Leo. Like, Virgo. You might have Virgo in your chart. Good Lord, it's about the same. You might have Libra, or you're dealing with a Libra. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest card in the deck. But look, again, he's holding it like the King of Pentacles from the last one. Check out the Leo reading, where it's like, I don't know if I want to let this go. There's something that you're not sure about letting go. I don't know if it's through the healing process. I don't know if it's maybe like something that you've nurtured and created, and now you're going into this new chapter and you're having to let go still of something to allow 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, to come in. There's a blockage. That's what I was trying to say. There's a blockage of some kind. Like, even my words couldn't come out. There's a blockage. There's just a blockage. Either, again, I don't know if it's something you don't want to let go of. But there's a blockage to emotional fulfillment. Capricorn, there's a blockage. And I don't know if it has to do with fairness, if there has to be something that's said, something that's balanced out. This also feels a little indulgent to me. So I don't know if there's something indulgent in your lifestyle. Indulgence could be anything, right? There's a blockage. I just feel like there's a blockage of some sort, whether it's a blockage in your truth and blockage of your habits, or blockage of something intangible in your life, a person, money, resources that has to go. Something has to get balanced out. The Libra, like this, just something needs to be balanced out. I mean, Cappies, in this reading, right? The Devil, healing, there's something about healing. And so for you, it almost feels like it's just being re-emphasized, but it's more about balance and indulgence and people and or things in your life that are needing to be cleared out to go through this transformative experience. Let's get an oracle card for you, Cappies. This is so fascinating. Now I want to keep using this this particular deck. All right, let's. You have patience, time. This gives me temperance vibes, alchemy behind the scenes. But that particular card also reminds me of ¿cómo se dice? The habits, like needing to clear out old habits, letting go, peaceful presence, letting go of desperation. This card shows a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Oh yeah, it is winter. It also gives me the la muchacha de la película, del show, ese Game of Thrones, Khaleesi, but the newer one. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you that it's time to release the old urgency and to look at things with a much clearer perspective. When this card is upright, it's telling you to relax and let go of the single-minded desperation that's been driving you. Don't try to force your will on only one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your need or to make you happy, you are blocking many other potential solutions from coming your way. Right? I showed it. Let go of the anxiety and be flexible. Be patient, open, and creative. Choose to be peaceful in the present. The universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind, broaden your perspective, and let them come through, right? Didn't I talk about blockage? Blockage. Capricorns, that's for you. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Oh, I'm so sad that I'm not going to use this anymore. Gotta put this one back. That was fun. Taurus, you know, I just realized I have to clear out my computer. Storage is full, that it's blocking my capabilities. Can you believe it? It's a new, how long have I had? It's the new laptop, my Mac Pro, and I have to clear it out. I already, ya lo llené. Busy girl. All right, Taurus. We're going to use El Tarot Clásico. Let's see. Classic Tarot en Español. En Español. Did I tell you all that I signed up for the 10K? So excited. I have a month. I have about a month and a half. A month and a half. It'll be fine. I've run a 5K before. I think the 10K, I just really need to be consistent with it. I'm also hiring a trainer. I'm also going to hire a trainer to help me get to the marathon, like the San Francisco marathon. I've ran the LA marathon many, many moons ago. It was a run walk. This time, I'm doing it here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right, 3 cards. Taurus, if this is your story, 1. 9 de copas, emotional fulfillment. Look at that. You are happy or have a lot of choices. 2 cards already. Yeah. Okay, good. Oh my God. There's, like, you know, this gives me, okay, Taurus, it's not bad. I think this is one of the most, I don't want to say scariest. What's the word? Dangerous. Yes, dangerous. Let me tell you why. You have the 9 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Look at the contrast. Look at the contrast. Look at this progression. This reminds me of when things are okay. Things are good. Contentment. Contentment. It's lukewarm contentment. I created, gosh, who else was it that created something? I think, go back to Cheesy Leo. This is the same message. So this is a little different. But they started off with like the King of Pentacles, I think. And so there's this feeling of like, yeah, I created this. Like, and so you're happy about it. But it's like contentment. There's like satisfaction, and there's still something more. Like the universe has been offering you an opportunity. And I don't know if it's an opportunity. And for whatever reason, this is giving me like pentacle vibes, like that you created something that was fulfilling, and then something stopped being fulfilling, or something, maybe it's pentacles, but then it's about relationships. And in the relationship world, so this could be like, again, I don't know why it's giving me pentacle vibes, but it's like two ways. Either you created something and it's contentment, like you're satisfied with it, and then in love there's been dissatisfaction, or you created something that was once fulfilling, now isn't fulfilling. You're being offered an opportunity that you're not seeing, and so then the Ten of Swords comes in. The Ten of Swords comes in, where it's like it's asking you to end the cycle. You're being asked to end the cycle. You're being asked to look at the opportunity, even though you created something for yourself. Like, this isn't the Ten of Cups. It's the Nine of Cups. It's not the Ten of Cups. So it's like, yeah, it's good until it's not good. But what the vibes that it was giving me is like lukewarm. It's like, it's hard to move away from something that's okay. It's hard to move, like, that's how I can describe my marriage. My marriage, like, it wasn't bad. It had its great moments, but for the most part, it wasn't bad. And that's what made it harder for me to move away from it, even though I knew from day one that it wasn't, like, I wasn't supposed to stay there. I mean, I was getting all the signs a year before I was getting married. I got a lot of signs to not get married. Even the day of, there were signs, and there was this little voice inside of me that was saying, don't do it, just tell her, she'll take you off. My sister, who drove me to the church, she'll take you away. Like, just tell her, just speak your truth. But the idea and the fear around leaving, you know, this person that I grew up with, who wasn't a bad person, like, he's a good man, like someone who isn't bad, and their family who I grew up with, and my family who loves him, right? Like, there was, like, how could I disappoint that? How could I, like, not go through with that? I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But that was like that wasn't the Ten of Cups. It was like the Nine of Cups. And so, but because it wasn't what I was fully in alignment with, there was disappointment around it. Until, you know, I couldn't do it anymore, right? Until you can't get up anymore. Like intense depression. So yeah, that's what the vibe that was like when I first saw it. That's what stood out for me. So the ask is, yes, things are okay. At some point, there's gonna need to be something else needs to be inspired within you. And that's the thing, like, when we stop growing, when we stop desiring, wishing, wanting, you become stagnant, you become stuck. Things get heavier. They do. And it's because we're built to evolve. We're built to grow. We're built to expand. And when we hold ourselves back, like, unless until you know, you don't know. Let's get an oracle card for you, or Taurus. Let's get an oracle card for you. The Garden and the Gate. The Garden and the Gate. Let's see what that one's all about. Abundant prosperity, staying safe. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked, while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But be aware, the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or a fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. Right? It's the 9 of Cups, it's not the 10 of Cups. It's great, but there's something more. Wow. Snap. A veces yo me sorprendo, dude. Like even I shock myself. Taurus, for whatever it's worth. That's for you. All right, Virgo. Shit. A veces me sorprendo, dude. A veces me sorprende. I love it. I love being able to do this. I love being able to like help, like give advice in a way that's, for lack of a better word, safe. Safe in the sense of like, it's not for a specific person. It's for you, right? If this makes sense for you, but I love being able to pick on the different stories and just be able to give advice based on my own life experiences, right? Based on what I've learned, based on my day job. Yeah. But Virgo, okay. 3 cards for you, my friends. Virgos, if this is your... Oh! Reina de Copas. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Are you dealing with someone? Or that could be you, looking at your cup. Staring at your cup. Oh, Virgo, aquí estás. Virgo. Aquí estás. There's this feeling of like, oh, no gusta, espérate. Deja sacar el último. Let me get the other one out. There's almost like you haven't given your cup to somebody. You're holding onto your cup. You're really looking at your cup. Oh, okay. I don't know in what order. Oh, dang. Okay. I dude, you got six cards. Don't tell the other signs. It just popped out. So the first 3, let's do the first 3. Because ¿Cómo te lo pongo? Okay. Oh my God. This could be one person. This could be 2 people. For whatever reason, it's you and the person that you're dealing with. Who it is, you decide. Person number 1, if this is you or the person you're dealing with, Reina de Copas, el ermitaño, el sol. Queen of Cups, the hermit, and sun energy. This person looked at their cup, hasn't really given their cup away. If anything, they're holding on to their cup and decided to go on a spiritual journey for knowledge, for wisdom. Look, they're even like positioned in the same way. The cup, whatever feelings were being blocked, because look, there's a lid on her cup. I didn't notice that before. There's a lid on her cup. Whatever her heart was, she turned it into wisdom. She has become this hermit. She's wise. She can see in the dark. She used her cup. She used all that the blocked feelings, like all the stuff that she didn't say. Like, she almost feels silent to me. And so it's like her truth is in her cup. For whatever reason, it just feels like her truth is in her cup. And she was able, it could be you, they were able to transform it, tap into Leo energy, childlike energy. Maybe they have Leo North Node or Leo in their chart. Maybe they have Virgo in their chart. Or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, right? Like, these are always the people. But there's something about them being able to tap into their joyful energy, and there's happiness for them. Like, they are happy. Then there's this other person, and or you. 5 de oros, 8 de copas, y luego la luna. So now you have someone who feels like they're left out in the cold, feels like they're needing help. Could be either financial problems or health issues, like this person is limping. There's health issues or financial problems. Kind of being forced to go on a journey. Some people look at this as going to your spiritual path. But he's just going on a journey into the unknown. And then the moon, which is the unknown, which is also healing energy, right? The light and the dark, doing shadow work. So again, some person has already done it, and they're in the middle. Like, their ending is the sun. Like, they're happy right now. The other person, the other person of you, is just starting this healing process. So there's mirroring going on. This could be twin flame, because oftentimes it's like significant, like opposites, you know. This is the first time this happens. Like, it's never happened like this before. That's so fascinating. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Oh, let's bring these back up. Yeah, it's so wild to me. So wild. I mean, I'm getting a lot of images right now, but it feels twin flamey. It feels twin flamey, Virgo. I just gotta put that out there, because even look, okay, fine. Like, okay, fine. That there's a circle. How do I explain it? It's not that it's a circle, but it's like your heart, right? Is blocked, not shining, starting to come out, and then fully shine. There is no moon, crescent moon. Like, there's just a mirroring. Like, it just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a feeling. Let's get an oracle card. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Tell me it's twin flame without telling me it's twin flame. Yin yang. Holy shit. Oh my God, that's so funny. Passive, active, intuitive, logical. This card represents energetic life cycles, and the purpose is to help you identify the particular cyclical energy moving into or out of your experience. It heralds a yin cycle where most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. This is a great time. I didn't think about that. Like, it could be the hidden and what's outside. I didn't think about that until right now. So, you know, where most of the action seems to be happening underneath the surface of things. This is a time of great receptivity, intuition, and gestation. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine present activity. It's an especially good time for completion, so wrap things up. Yin cycles often call you to be passive. Yielding and reflective. So open up to these sides of your nature. Being more than acting is the intention here. So it's transformation. Being more than acting. Being versus acting, right? Existing versus doing. Look, it's like the sun and the moon combined. The sun and the moon combined. Oh, shit. Wow. Virgo. What the fuck? That's for you. That's so funny. Wild and funny. I love it. Love it, Virgos. I mean, it could also be a choice. That could also be a choice. Like the two options, right? It's like choosing, or yeah, go check out that. I think it was Leo. No, Taurus. Was it Taurus? Which one? I think it was the one before. I talked about like what happens when you settle, when things are okay. When things are okay and you don't change, what ends up happening? 353. Okay, who's next? Aquarius. Who do I want for Aquarius? Who have I not used? Let's use you. No, let's not use you. Let's use you. Let's use you. Aquarius. No, let's use you. Let's use you. Yeah, this feels better. 3 cards for you, Aquarius. If this is your story. Three cards, please. Oh, Ace of Wands. Intuition. Oh, okay. Emperor and the World. I feel like you're on track, Aquarius. I feel like you're tapping into your intuition. I think you're getting ideas. I think you're embracing your boss energy. I mean, we are like, this is your season, right, Aquarius? This is where we're shifting into. So there's something about moving into this new portal with confidence, ending this cycle and starting something new with confidence, with your intuition in check, with your passion projects and ideas. Like, you're taking charge of your passion projects and your ideas, and you're bringing them into this new chapter, which is great. And it's look. It's like the intuition is now starting to come out. Like, you're putting it into practice. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that. Aquarius, short and sweet, dude. Short and sweet. You're on point. On point. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries. Let's get an oracle card. Maybe you have Aries in your chart. Oh, okay. Broken heart. What's this all about? 9. Are you focusing too much on your passion projects and not your heart? I mean, you are Aquarius. Which means like you get caught up here and like not enough here. Grief and loss. Yeah. This card shows a heart broken open, revealing darkness, emptiness, and a grief-filled tear. This hurt may be from long ago, or it may be the pain from a more recent event. Either way, a deep healing is called for now. Vent your feelings and release the person or situation involved. Affirm that you are reclaiming your power and peace of mind. Open your heart to the light of divine love and healing, and have compassion for yourself through this difficult process. Make self-care a priority now. As you let go of old experiences, you can open your heart to the true and abiding love so that you so rightly deserve. I'm wondering if you have I don't why is the heart here? I don't feel like it's Seven of Wands, Six of Wands, Knight of Swords. You. I had to ask. It didn't I had to ask. Don't tell anybody else. Aquarius, I had to ask because it felt like you're in check. Yeah. This is what I thought it was. You were focusing too much on your work. You were focusing too much on trying to be strong. Look at her power source. Her power source is lit up. There's information that she's blocking. And sometimes this is like defending your position, standing your ground, blocking other people's opinions, and it could also be blocking messages from spirit, right? I mean, you're focused more on your power. So there's something about having to have reclaimed your power, wanting to be victorious in something. And so it's like whatever, honestly, I'm thinking you put your energy in work. You put your energy into putting into practice these ideas. And that's what's helping you get into this other chapter. And there's also the need to deal with this. Like it's almost like you masked it so well. Did I say that right? You masked it so well that even I didn't see it. and it's possible. Mira, it's possible. Look at this heart. It's just cracked. Like it's not like, if I zoom in, it's not completely torn apart like the heart in this one. Let me see if I can find it. The heart in this one is like cracked open, like no joke. Like you could tell this person's in pain because even the image of it, ¿dónde está? The image of this heartbreak is like, oof, you feel it. You feel it when you see her. And this one is, there, like está. Mira, compare and contrast. This one's like in 3 pieces. This one almost feels like it's being sealed. So it's something from the past for sure. I think there's still remnants of it. I think Spirit was probably trying to get your attention, but you were so focused on success, financial success. And there's something stoic here. This is you, Aquarius, King of Swords. It's almost like you were presenting with something. And again, it's not like it's the remnants. Whatever hurt you from the past, it's still needing healing. And I think you just blocked it really well. I think you worked on the tangible, the confident part of you that got impacted by this heartbreak. And I think it got you to that other extreme. I mean, you have the Emperor and the King of Swords. So there's like almost to the other extreme. Like it took away your light. It took away your, it made you stoic. Like where you can't tell when someone's hurting. And so the ask is to give yourself permission to do the final healing of it, to tap into source, allow that energy to permeate, to help you get in, to help you go through this portal more successfully. Because if you don't, things are going to come back and bite you in the ass. Just saying. Like it'll eventually come out. Like you can only mask it for so long. You can only mask it for so long. Aquarius, that's for you. Gemini, your neck. What did I use for? Was it this one? I did. It was this one. All right, we're using this one. Gemini, you're next. You are next, Gemini. Géminis. I am, you know what? I'm so hoping that I can get this video ready. I really need to clear out. I'm gonna have to really clear out my storage on my computer. I just realized just how long it's already what, an hour and 20 minutes. Uy, con trabajos estaba guardando los de 30 minutos. Gemini, okay. 3 cards. Clarification or advice. Ooh, five of Wands, practice energy, communicating. 2 more, please, Gemini. Yes, something painful. 10 of Swords. Having to talk about something painful. Something about truth. Walking away from conflict, but needing to, there's something about owning your truth. Gemini. Page of Wands. Yeah. It's almost like you're walking away from conflict. It's almost like you had an opportunity to talk about something painful, and it's almost like you decided to walk away from it. You decided to walk away, like it's almost like you gave it up, like being carefree about it, being like, I don't want this to hold me down. I don't want this to, like, I'm done with this cycle. Like, I'm done with these conflicts. I'm done with this communication pattern is coming up. I'm done. I want something lighter. I want something easy. I want something fun. Yeah. It's definitely an ending of a cycle. And this, like, even though it's wand energy, it could also seem like a sword, like something lighter with swords, something lighter with truth, something lighter with like a new cycle of truth, a new cycle of it's a new cycle of truth. It's a new cycle, because even wands, I mean, this is 5 of Wands, so wands could potentially be conflict too, like ideas, a new cycle of an idea, a new cycle of truth, a new cycle of something lighter, something fun, something more easy, where the truth, like, I don't know why it's a wand, but it's like truth, something where the truth, you know, it's like it's being tossed like this, right? Like, I hand you your truth, you hand me your truth. I like that juggling, right? Of like communication. We're communicating, right? Where it's easy, it's so easy versus conflict. So there's something about walking away from something that was intense, a lot of conflict, a lot of ideas, maybe, into something lighter. Gemini. One more. Advice. Oracle card. I mean, I wonder how they're tied to these stories. I don't know. I haven't to the overall message. Or this just could be advice for the week. I don't know. Because I realize that I haven't been tying it. I mean, it could be just depending on who you are. And or maybe a sub-story. Okay, you got 2 cards. Door to Value and Second Chakra. Archangel Ariel. Didn't know one existed. Here we go. Let's read those. 31. Door to Value. New beginnings in finance or career. This card shows a door with a gold coin on it, opening to a place that's filled with light and bright potential. Money, coins, and jewels fly toward you through the open door, revealing a golden city beyond. All of this points to the potential for exciting new beginnings or expansions where work or money are concerned. Perhaps a new opportunity is totally unexpected, or perhaps it's something you've been working towards for quite a while. It could be that you're this first person, right? With the 10 of Pentacles. Let's see. Either way, keep your eyes open for this new beginning to appear in your life. Knowing that anything you value may be open to you now, remain conscious and creative and get ready to step through the door. Yeah, it just, if you might be that person that's ending that cycle. I mean, and this could just be that's what I was trying to say before. The advice could be just a part of what you're currently living, not necessarily tied to the story, but maybe it is, and maybe it just depends on where you're at. Yeah, because I was just wondering, I'm like, oh, I haven't really been tying it to the to the story. Got distracted. 36. The other one says intimacy and creativity. The second chakra vibrates at the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self-expression and new projects that may have a more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. Not funny. Can flow more freely. And then you have the Five of Wands, which is like conflict, right? Dealing with other people. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie of the resonant souls around you. Right? Didn't I talk about like something lighter, something better? Yeah. You could be that first person. You could be that first person, and this is just something that you're going through right now. Gemini. That's for you. All right. Libra. Libra. You are next. You are next. You are next. Oh, wait. We're changing cards. Libra. We are going to go with that one. This one was the one I wanted for you. Libra, if this is your story. Or just needing advice, clarification. Maybe I should put it that way, right? Connected to the story, or you're just needing advice and clarification. Let's see what pops up for you. Da, 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 da. 3 cards of advice or clarification. Libra. Libra. 10 of Cups. Emperor. Ooh, ooh. Someone. Aries, and that's so funny. Knight of Wands. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. ¿Cómo te lo explico? ¿Cómo te lo explico? It's someone. I don't know if this is gonna happen. I don't know if it's happening right now. It's like someone's not happy about your happiness. Let me tell you. I feel like you're here. I feel like you're the one that's getting your 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups that you always wanted. Emotional fulfillment. However that is. If it's within yourself, if it's with someone else, you're just happy. Someone finally decided to boss up. Someone finally decided to tap into their Aries energy. And they're looking at you. They're watching you. They're seeing your glow up. They're so, I don't want to say jealous, but maybe they're jealous of the emotional fulfillment that you have, that you've achieved, that you may have with other people, with someone else, and they wanted that opportunity with you. Or just the fact that you're living a very happy, aligned life. I don't know. I don't think you need any advice. I feel like you are exactly where you need to be. You're making it like, it's like, look, she reached up and she chose one of these cups, and it was what brought her emotional fulfillment. And then this other person just, I don't know if you know that they're watching you, but it's like, And it's almost also like you also, because Libra and Aries are opposite energy. So it's almost like you realized also what you wanted and what you didn't want. And this other person realized what they wanted and what they didn't want. And when they're coming towards you, it's like it's too late. Yeah. Yeah. Libra. I mean, I don't think it's you missing out on. I feel like it's someone else that missed out. I feel like it's someone else that missed out on this opportunity with you. And they're not happy about it. Not happy at all. Yeah. Look, and it's almost like this other person didn't want to let you in. They're the Knight of Wands has, look, compared to this person, compared to the person that you're with, there's a gentleness to them. There's a soft side. There's a soft side to this person. And then look at this person, all armored up, all suited up. Oracle card. Woman holding a coin. Stability too. Finances. Let's see for you. 42. I mean, you have emotional fulfillment for sure. 42, 42, 42. Connection in money, health, or value. This elegantly dressed person on the card sits on a beautiful chair holding a bright gold coin. When the card becomes upright, it may, in a woman's reading, person's reading, it may refer to her directly and to a successful endeavor regarding her own finances or health. This card could also signal a woman or support or assistance, or a person of support or assistance regarding these issues. They may give you financial advice or connect you with someone who does. This person may be someone you meet where you make your money, or it may be a person of wealth and value. Either way, this card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance, or even the possibility of new love or friendship connected to a person of wealth or business. Look at that. I mean, it could be that emotional fulfillment that, right? That connects you with those finances. Libra, that's for you. Let's go to Pisces. Pisces, if this is your story, this is your story. Da, 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 da. Pisces. 3 cards of advice or clarification. 3 cards of advice or clarification. Oh, there's one. Judgment. Death and rebirth. Being called to symbolically go through a transformative process. 2 more, please, for Pisces. It's almost like High Priestess energy. Oh, damn. Yeah, you're being called to tap into your intuition. Oh. And confidence, Aries. Dude, this is the first time I get... This is the first time that I get... I need a sip of chocolate. Give me a minute. Shit. 3 major arcanas. Pisces. Judgment, the High Priestess, and the Emperor. It's almost like you're being called to transform, to tap into your intuition. And Aries energy. There's something about royalty, spiritual royalty. But there's also something about balancing the Emperor. I feel the Emperor to one extreme can be very narcissistic. The High Priestess to one extreme. I feel like you're being called to transform the extremes. Judgment card. I feel like you're being called to transform the extremes of the High Priestess and the Emperor. Like, let me tell you why. The High Priestess, right, is the knowledge of spirituality, the knowledge of the unseen, right? And the Emperor has the knowledge of all the kings. To an extreme, someone who knows it all is hard to teach. Someone who knows it all won't allow new information in. The Emperor has all the kings. They don't want to be ruled. They don't want to be sin control, without power. The narcissistic piece. So it feels like you're being called to transform these two sides of yourself that you have. I mean, Pisces, you're very intuitive, but I'm wondering about if you're allowing new information in. I'm more wondering about control, power and control in your life and how that's being presented. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, I didn't notice this before. Like, the Emperor has two rams looking in opposite direction, and then he's looking straight ahead. So it's almost like too much rigidity. Too much rigidity. Like, I'm not moving. I'm not even willing to look at things from other perspectives. Like, I'm like, this is what I want. This is what I'm going for. Like, I don't move out of my way, which, you know, is that helpful in relationships? I guess it just depends. Sometimes, I mean, the Emperor is helpful when you're needing to step into that, when you haven't tapped into it. The High Priestess is also helpful when you need to fine-tune the knowledge, right? To connect more to source, to allow that to come in, right? When it's being called to you, when you're being called to it, because you're on the opposite. So it's almost like you went from one extreme to the other, like that. So it's not bad. It's just, it needs to be balanced out. This is a feeling. Oracle card for Pisces. Let's see what comes up for you. Oracle card for Pisces. I mean, yeah. Oracle card for Pisces. Nope, there it is. Magician and the Mirror. I've never seen this one before. There's something about duality. Oh my god, let's see. I've never seen this one before. It's like Jeebus. It's Jeebus, pero ya viejito. Hermit. Could be that, but it says the Magician. Manifesting. Oof, let's see. 53. I'm so excited. I haven't read this one. 53. Knowing and using your true power. Knowing, High Priestess, and using your power. The Emperor. This card represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the Magician's left hand, is the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is in the energy of yin, the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is in the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together, they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands behind the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. When you receive the magician, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the midst of the future will clear into brilliant reality. Go through this transformation. Pisces, that's for you. All right, Cancer and Scorpio, you are next. We haven't used that one, so we're going to use this other card, or this other deck right here. Cancer. See, we saw the healing card, star energy. Okay, Cancer. Cancer. This is your story, and you need cards of advice and or clarification. Let's see what pops up for you, my friends. 3 cards, please. Cancer. Page of Pentacles. Learning about your finances. Learning about a new idea, maybe. You, the moon. You're being called to heal. You're being called to do some shadow work. And or admit that you don't know. Oh, you got 2 cards. 6 of Pentacles and the World. You're learning how to stabilize your finances, right? There's something that you don't know. There's something that you're needing to learn about, whether it's the healing journey, whether it's how to do it. And there's something about balancing your finances, balancing the people that you give your time and energy to. There's something about a third party maybe that's needing balancing out. And I think that's going to be highlighted with the moon. I think the moon is going to highlight what are the imbalances in your life. And that's going to then take you into this new portal, the World card. So there's something about what you're doing now, what will happen to you once you have more awareness and clarity about your resources, about the people in your life. I mean, spiritual awakenings do that. Like when you start working on your stuff, you start noticing patterns, you start noticing imbalances, you start noticing how certain people are and the intentions behind the actions. And so there's a clearing out of that process for you, and that's going to take you into this next portal with so much more ease. Cancer. That's for you. Oh, a lot of these are like ending with I remember the World, Wheel of Fortune, right? And this whole story ended with the World. Let's get an oracle card for you. Cancer. Oracle card for you. Oracle card for you. Oh. Rest and rejuvenation. Meditation. I mean, meditation is a huge part of the healing process. A lot of people don't know that. This person, relaxation and meditation. This card shows a person in a meditative and tranquil state. The message here is that it's time to relax. You may have been busy lately, but you should soon be finding more time to just let go. When you do, allow yourself to go within and open up to the peace and wisdom that are vibrating there. This card indicates that there should be more leisure time for you now and more of an opportunity to engage in peaceful thinking. So make it a priority. Your connection to spirit brings great assistance, but it can only be achieved through regular relaxation and meditation.
Now is a great time to make sure you insert this gentle activity into your daily life. In many ways, this is far more productive than unceasing action. This could be what you're learning about. I mean, part of learning how to ground your stability and finances is first learning how to meditate to attract, right? The law of attraction requires meditation, requires going within, requires doing some healing work, shadow work. So that could be what you're learning, right? What you're learning, how important rest is in the process, to not overwork yourself and or overgive of yourself and or create imbalance within yourself. So Cancer, that's for you. Let's go on to Scorpio. Scorpio. Let's see what's up for you, my friends. Last but not least, Scorpios. This will change. I start off with Sag because it's Sag energy. Once Capricorn comes around, we're starting with Capricorn. Just to kind of honor, you know, that season in people's lives. All right, Scorpio. 3 cards for you. Uno. 8 of Wands. Information coming in. Fast moving energy or ideas from the universe. Communication for sure. Scorpio. 2 more, please. 2 more. Oh, yes. No gusta. Not good information. You're being informed of something and it's breaking your heart. It's breaking your heart. This new information is breaking your heart. You're going through some loss, grief around this information that's being communicated. King of Pentacles. ¿Cómo te lo digo? Why the King of Pentacles? Why the King of Pentacles? Knight of Pentacles. Virgo energy. 2 more, please. Ace of Rods. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I asked for clarification on the King of Pentacles. You got 8 of Wands, 5 of Cups, King of Pentacles. So there's some new information that's coming in that's breaking your heart. Some new information that is upsetting you. And it has to do with your heart. It has to do with something that you jumped in with, maybe. Something that you cared about a lot. And because of this pain, you're focusing on your finances. You've chosen to focus on you. You've chosen to focus on what you have control over. And it's about the tangible. It's like the day-to-day stuff is what you have control over, because you don't have control over other people and what they communicate to you, right? Yes and no, depending on yes and no. Depending on how deep you are in the law of attraction, you could potentially argue, right, that you attract how other people treat you. If you entertain the deep part of, like, it's a process, the law of attraction, by personal experience. When you understand it, when you're there, let me say it that way. When you're there in the level of understanding and acceptance, because not a lot of people are accepting of that. When you're at that level, I'll put it up here because it's higher level thinking, and you understand that you attract the people, how they communicate, how they treat you, then you can work on that. And that requires spiritual growth. That requires spiritual growth. Just leave it at that. You attract the people and how they communicate based on where you are right now and how you're communicating. You attract people and how they treat you based on how you're treating yourself. And that includes if you're not taking care of yourself, right?
there's going to be people showing up to show you that you need to take care of yourself, to re-stress the importance of you taking care of yourself, of you putting yourself first. So going back to this, there's communication that's coming at you. I don't know if you expected it, but it's hurtful. It's disappointing, and it has to do with love. And I don't know if you're going to deal with this heartbreak, or if you're just going to focus on you and what you have control over, the tangible resources, time, energy, what you put your attention to, and that includes other people. So maybe there was disappointment with this experience, and now you're being nudged to focus on you. Your day-to-day routines, right? And so when I asked to clarify the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Rods came up, and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's almost like the slowest night in the deck, right? Virgo energy, the day-to-day, cross your T's, dot your I's activity. Focus on the day-to-day stuff. Stay grounded, because sometimes love, right? If you don't ground it, it becomes more passionate, right? And this could also be something passionate that you jumped into. Wand energy, a lot of wand energy, a lot of sex maybe. You could have jumped into something really passionate without building the foundation first. And so you're being asked to build that foundation first. To focus on one, not 8, one activity, one passion project, one person that you're communicating with, one, right? Not all this intensity, because it's almost like you're repeating a cycle, right? The King of Pentacles has this cycle right here. So it's almost like you're repeating a cycle. Yeah, because look, yeah, I think you're realizing that it's a cycle that you're in. And you got to take it slow this time. You have to slow it down, focus one statement at a time, one person at a time, one connection at a time. It could have been like a third party energy that you maybe followed. Today, this card is calling third party energy, the Wheel of Fortune, because it's like the universe kind of stepped in and like knocked out this person from this wheel, right? There were 3 people, now there are 2. So it could have been a third party situation that you just jumped right in, realized your patterns, and then realized that, shit, I need to not do that anymore. I need to focus on one person at a time, or one situation at a time, and that's going to level you out of this experience. Scorpio. Let's get your oracle card. One card, please. Scorpios. Oh. Anxiety. Aw. This reminds me of the Nine of Swords. I haven't seen this card before. You might have some anxiety. 18. I haven't read this card before. 18. Let's see what it says. Worry or distress. The person on this card is filled with anxiety, worrying about something that causes her a great deal of discomfort. Receiving this card upright may indicate that you're experiencing a time of increasing stress, perhaps even a situation that you find yourself brooding about much of the time. I wonder if it's that sadness situation. However, if you notice the scene outside the window, the storm is distant. Oh, I had not noticed. There's a storm right outside our window. It's distant and perhaps even moving away. Whatever is going on, this card is telling you to release the worry and let yourself relax. Brooding and fretting will never solve problems, so trust in yourself and your process. When you live with a relaxed heart and mind, you're far more likely to receive the solutions that you seek. Scorpio, that's for you. Wow, that was intense. But it was fun. And it was fun. I hope this was helpful. Hit the like button if it was helpful or resonated with you. It really helps me out. Really helps to move this video up for people to see. This was Cafe con Tarot, all signs edition, because I don't usually do this. Let me know if this works for you, if it's better in one reading on the Sunday message. I'll be posting the weekly messages this week, again starting with Sag, Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and then finally Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So I hope you're enjoying your time off, if you have time off, the weather, wherever you are, and we'll see you next time. All right, take care.